EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Washington Commanders. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Landover. Charlie Jones now to return. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Oh, no. First play of the game. It's intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Right to the air goes Daniels. That is caught in the end zone. He's got it. Harry McLaurin. Touchdown, Commanders. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And, Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Jones now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. Play action now. It's Burrow. He'll find Andre Yosibas. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down. So, first and 10 here now at the 38. Here we go. First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. at the 46-yard line.
Second down, Burrow. That's complete. It's Yosibov. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line.
A gain of 43
So
yards.
not quite first and goal.
Cincinnati.
It's first and 10. They're pretty close. That one pinballs around, but it is.
From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the New York Giants and the Detroit Lions. The ball is teed up, kicking team looks ready. And we're off in Detroit. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Off to the air now. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. Stop is made. First down coming up. It's a gain of 11.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing is gone. And he's going to want another chance at that one. Catchable ball indeed. Just couldn't come up with it. Second down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Looking to throw. Gone. This one also in and out of the hands. Incomplete. This time, though, a hit assisting in the break of that would-be catch. That means it's third down.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Motioning the tight end now. Third and long. They're going to throw. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. And they're going to take him down just short of that marker. In that range, might we see them go for this fourth down?
9-yard gain on the play.
Running for it. Here's Gibbs. And it is an excellent decision to go for this. They convert on 4th and 1.
Okay, you and I are not too old to remember a time where this used to almost be a debate. You come in, bring on the special teams and punt it, not in today's NFL. And the numbers tell you so often to go for it, and when you execute like they just did, they'll more than likely go for it again later in the game.
They left him wide open. It's complete. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves it can stop them.
That one splits the uprights. And that's good for a 7-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Dart starting with a pass here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not a must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Dart setting in the throw here. Into the hands of OBJ. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Brings up 3rd down.
Trying to pick it up with Scatterbill. Marked down after a gain of about 5. That gives them a 1st down.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
New set of downs for them from the 31. Here's Dart now. And this is going to be incomplete. They were on him right off the snap. And that hit altered the throw. That brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now Dart. Catch made. Tyrone Tracy. This is going to be good for a new set of downs. In the end, about 16 yards on that play. Offense up to the line fast.
16 yards. 1st down, Giants.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And they're going to get to him, bring him down after allowing about 13 on the play. And that's going to set up a Giants 1st down. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice game.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust,
yeah.
Right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
Driving forward with Scatterbill. And it's a big gain on this play. Give him about 19 yards and the 1st down, too. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Giants. From the red zone on first. Buying some time right. This one's caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. Back to throw. Here starts. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We got to see if this flag is going to take it away. Kicking team on to try the PAT. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they're able to answer early here. We are tied at 7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Dortch now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. That one's cut along the left sideline. 30. Gets the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Chooses to bring this one out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10. Pitch play. It's Scannaboo. Crashes through a tackle. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Racing towards the corner, and he's across. Touchdown Giants. Cam Scannaboo on the drive's first play takes it 80 yards to the house.
The kicker on for the point
Kate, you
after.
saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen, and they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Dortch now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes first and 10. Goff off the play action. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Looked like a first for a moment, but still a couple of inches left to go. Second down. Gibbs now from the gun. They get in there for the stop. Damage limited to 8 yards. It is first down Detroit.
It's a gain of 8. And the Lions first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On the draw, this is Gibbs. Past midfield to the 45. Past the 25. And he gets home. Touchdown, Lions. Jahmyr Gibbs, 60 yards for 6. Wow, just sensational speed.
Difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Gibson now to return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
Gibson on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Darts looking to throw. Throw over the middle, brought in by Neighbors. They wind up with a quality 16-yard pickup on that play. They get the first down, too.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Giants.
Here goes Dart to the air. Defense is closing in on him, and he's going to be dropped at the 46. Tyleek Williams. And it's going to be 2nd down now with 12 to go.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
12 to go now on 2nd down after the sack. Trying again following the sack. Dart escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
It's Scadaboo on 3rd. He's going to be forced out after he picks up about 19 yards. And it's going to be a New York first down.
A gain of 19 yards.
A nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And could be a huge boost to their offense if this ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
Taken down, but not before he picks up 11 on the play. And that will make it first down Giants. The Giants using their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All set now, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. In trouble here, and he's not going to get away. They move him down to the 22. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
Loss of 6 yards.
Now Dart on 2nd down. He rolls to his right. All the way to the end zone, and this is caught. Touchdown, New York.
To Braxton Berrios. Touchdown, New York.
Setting up to try the point after. Send right down the middle and good. And we are tied at 21. After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Dortch now to return it. He dodged the tackle. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Here's Gall. Downfield, and Tisslaw has it. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. This makes it up to the 25.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10. And they'll start the half with Scatterboo. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D-tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, and knocks down that runner.
Caught by Theo Johnson. Defense finally able to close on this after a gain of about 24. And that gives New York the first.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Giants.
Darts back to throw. The Russia's going to win this rep. They get to it. That makes it second and 19 to go.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's second and 19. An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. So we jump too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. All right, here we go. Second down. They'll run here following the penalty. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throw here, third down. Oh, he's headed for the ground. They get him at the 35. Aiden Hutchinson. Going to leave this offense facing a fourth and forever, 22.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
First and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Play action here with Goff. And instead of a receiver, that one finds the ground. Incomplete. It's second down. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me this. Always the start of a new battle. And defense wins round one in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable third down after lack of execution on first.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Goff to the air now. Well, he throws it quick, but what a pass rush that was. Able to hit him on the release anyway and break that up. Third down now after that incompletion.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Third and long for him here. And once again, they can't connect. Trying getting it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
On 4th down, Goff. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And he's going to be thrown down, looks like at that 37-yard line. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off. So the drive continues. Offense setting up, 1st and 10 now inside the 40. Off play action, Goff. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. And a good tackle as that ball is secured, limits that gain to 8.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Great start on that 1st down. Only need 2 here on 2nd. Goff. And this throw is going to be incomplete. 3rd down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big plays, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Listen. Whirl it. Tiger.
Goff back to throw. That's complete to Sloan. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. A give left side for Gibbs. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs brought one back earlier and now takes one across. Bates now for the point after. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. That makes this a 10-point game.
Lions 31, Giants 21.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's start now. Headed out right. He takes it himself. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. He's hit, finally forced out of bounds after a gain of about 27 on the play. That's going to set up a Giants 1st down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Now Dart. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Looking quickly here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 50-yard line.
And Scatterbroo on 2nd down. There's the stop. Looks to be about 7 yards on that play. And it's going to be a New York 1st down.
A A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst to surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
1st and 10 from the 43. To throw. Here's Darts. No place to go. The Lions get in there and drop it. Hutchinson gets to him again. And that is a couple for him today. Multiple ways to attack. Here's 2nd and long. Dart setting in the throw here. Has a man on target to Johnson. Stops there, but that gets them the first. A big gain before the defense got to him. Looks like about 22 yards.
22 yards. First down, New York.
The play clock reaches 5 seconds, and we're going to get a timeout here. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. Back to throw. Here starts. He finds Neighbors right side. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Dart now on 2nd down. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scatteroo. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. Bails out of the pocket quick. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
That incompletion does one thing, Kate, gives everybody a chance to take a little breath really on both sides. And offensively in that huddle, I'm reminding my guys, play fast, but not in a hurry. Play fast, but never rush.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal. Darts looking to throw. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
It's important situation stuff right here, Kate. This is now, well, more important than the score is to get this 1st down. And it might mean throwing over the middle field and using one of those 2 timeouts you have left.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Looking to throw it. On the move, headed right. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Well, no surprises here. They declined that holding call, and they're going to hang on to that interception. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And he does not make it out of the end zone. Just couldn't find his way across. They contain him for the safety. Well, an assist to their punter on that one, Brock.
I'm glad you said that, Kate. Absolutely right.
Because it was that kick that set up the chance for that immediate safety.
How many times do we sit with coaches over the course of the week and we hear it all the time? Mirroring that defense and special teams. Defense and special teams. It can be game changers. And you don't know that play in any NFL game that could turn the tide. Well, we got to see the defense and the special teams marry together, and now we get to watch the offense take possession. Well, by the time he shifted into a different gear and began that foot race up the left sideline, you could tell this return was already getting out of hand, and what a gift for this offense, who now gets to take over a lot of the work in the field position already done.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. He's got room to roam. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. The 10. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys too, but he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines, but for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to it. If there's time left, if you're trying to score, you're going to want to eat, no matter what the game situation is, and they used every last second available.
So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Indianapolis Colts and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, only able to get this up to his 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Jones. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Ooh, that was a defender right there, Brock, sending a very clear message from the first play.
You know what jumps to my mind? The 2013 Super Bowl. You just say that. And Demaryius Thomas caught the shallow cross, but Cam Chancellor launched him like 8 yards after he caught it, sending a message kind of like that one.
Working and finally forced to that sideline. So call that a gain of about 28. And it's going to be 1st down to Indianapolis.
1st down, Colts.
Now Jones. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And he's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch. So give him, it looks like about 7.
That's good tight coverage right there defensively, but even a better throw on the play. Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet. I say to you all the time, Kate, completions, completions, completions.
That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. Forward progress stops. Play winds up going for about 6. That's good for the first down.
It's a gain of 6.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
It's an Indianapolis touchdown!
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Buffalo Bills and the Los Angeles Chargers. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And off we go from SoFi. Fields this one at the 3. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. That's complete, David Njoku. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a home run to begin this game. 35 yards.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
He's going to be forced out after he picks up about 19 yards. And it gives LA the first.
That is not easy to do in this league. Consecutive, chunk, explosive plays through the air. This defense is reeling. They're on their heels.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. They're going to pick up 12 yards on the play block. That's going to set them up with a first down. Working quickly here.
That's another Chargers.
Working inside the red zone. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Could make the connection. Was looking for Ladd McConkey. And now they face second down.
On the coverage.
Now Herbert to throw. And he is stopped. They get to him inches from a touchdown. That's going to make it 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 11. And the Chargers.
Hampton punches it in for the LA touchdown. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chargers 7. Bills nothing.
Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away. On the return, here's Ray Davis. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
On the return, the Bills take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Allen comes out throwing. Oh, and the pressure is there. They're going to get to him on their very first snap. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
It's second down.
Fine again following the sack. Allen chased out to his right. Big strike here to Moore. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Some improvising leads to a huge gain. 31 yards.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Allen to throw. And he will not find the connection on the other end. An incompletion sets up second down.
I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
First tone of the game for James Cook. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Stopped by Deion Henley.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
And they're going to answer with one of their own. Touchdown, Bills.
To James Cook. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Send right down the middle and good. They answer in kind. We're tied 7-all.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Herbert now. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Allen setting up to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and the Bills have a first down. Now Allen. Flushed out now to his left. Caught just shy of the goal line. touchdown, Buffalo. Bass on for the extra point. And he misses the point after, so this stays a 6-point game. 1 quarter away so far. 13-7 is our score. We're back to SoFi right after this.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
He wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Darius Davis to return it. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Hampton. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. That was Dorian Williams with the stop.
He's taken down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Working on 2nd down. Herbert. On target here to Njoku. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down. The damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hampton gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Herbert back to throw. Throw wheeled in by Njoku. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
And not going to get a snap here. We have arrived at our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing now, Herbert. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground. Deon Walker. And it's going to be 2nd and 14 now coming up.
You just feel this defense starting to come alive, don't you, Kate? Got their first turnover last time out. Now they put their first sack on the board. In big plays on that side of the ball, well, they can come in bunches. Defense sure hopes to keep this faucet going, and the offense wants to turn the spigot off immediately.
He's under pressure again, and they hit him on the throw. Pass not going anywhere as a result. And the rush forces 3rd down.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Middle of the field taken in by McConkey. And this is going to be short. Looked for sure like he'd have it, but they stopped him about a yard short, so it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They snap it to Herbert. Johnson finds the football, complete. And he gets home. Touchdown, Chargers. Quentin Johnston scoring there to end an 8-play drive. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On return, here comes Davis. Things going well so far. A field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on the short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Back to throw now, Allen. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Throwing here, Allen. Pocket collapsing, and he's going to pay the price. Khalil Mack. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 6.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. The trouble is you wait too long, you end up on your back.
And down he goes on the wrong side of midfield. They got him at the 46. Tuli Pulotu. And that's going to bring up 4th and 15.
Boy, this defensive crew is locked in, and that O-line's head, they are a-spinning. Back-to-back sacks has his offense on skates, and those blockers can't figure out where this rush is coming from next.
They're bringing out Mitch Wisnowski to punt it away on 4th. And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. To throw, Herbert. That's complete to Johnston, outright. Toward the sideline, and out of bounds he goes. Great gains about 12. And that's going to be a Los Angeles 1st down.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
He beams one deep right side. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On return, here comes Davis. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. They'll try the right side with Cook. Cuts back toward the middle, and he's bottled up quickly after just a yard. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 28-yard line.
Allen. That's more on the Cook slant. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good hit and that 1st down.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Bills.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. Across midfield at the 45. Inside the 25. Touchdown, Buffalo.
The ball carrier. Touchdown. Buffalo.
They're going for two here, Brock. Joe Brady opting to bypass that extra point.
The Bills are lining up for a two-point conversion.
They've got a man in motion. Flying forward on the ground. And he is stopped. Wow, a bit surprising after he just burned his defense. But he doesn't make it across, and the two-point try failed.
14. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. Brought down after getting his guys about 26 yards. That's going to make it 1st down Chargers.
Runs like that one, baby, that's where you could really see how locked in and in sync this offense is. The choreography up front to get all the blocking in place. The back's ability to see those holes as they open up. And the coach is finding the right call, Kate, for the right moment. It's beautiful to watch when a plan comes together.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Called in by Njoku, left side. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. He goes to the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Chargers 1st down.
Hampton gets it from the pistol. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. Pass is caught at the 9. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
21 yards. That's another Chargers 1st down. 1st and goal.
In the red zone on 1st. And the rush is going to win this rep. They get to him. It's T.J. Sanders. And now this offense has a lot of ground to make up here on 2nd and goal.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Flushed out of the pocket. Rose caught. And they get this down to the 7-yard line.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. He had it for a moment, but the contact forces it free, incomplete. And now they're left staring down this 4th and goal. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense.
A 24-yard attempt.
Dicker connects there, and that trims the lead to just a couple.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
On return, here comes Davis. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Davis on the return. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
This our last play of the quarter. Allen looking to throw. And they're going to get there for the sack. So that effort brings us to the end of this third quarter. Just one quarter remaining in this one. It's Bills ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Motioning him from the slot right. Throwing on 2nd. Here's Allen. He's in trouble, and it's another one. They drop it. Dalvin Tomlinson. These guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing 3rd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Allen to throw. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And he's going to be out of bounds nowhere near that marker. That brings up 4th down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Herbert now. He finds Johnston. To the house. Touchdown, LA.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Eyes closed and my heart open just to get this off my chest and let my heart broken. Seeing how goofies will move for the green. Saying we on the same team, but what do that mean?
Dicker on now for the PAT. Drifted close, but he gets it to go. And they take a 5-point lead.
Chargers 24, Bills 19.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On return, here comes Davis. Good work so far. He's got room. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into a good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen setting up to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. Into the red zone. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. DJ Moore. And the Bills take the lead. The extra point wouldn't do much for them, so they're going to go for 2 and try to make this a field goal game.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Now Allen. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead. They've got here in the 4th.
Bills 27, Chargers 24.
Well, that right there, a very important 2-point conversion. Brock, their lead now up to 3. A field goal would only tie this one.
Yeah, the math was pretty easy on that one, right? You know what it does. It puts you up 3 and forces a field goal on the other side. But I'll tell you what else I like there, Kate. It's psychology. puts a little seed of doubt on that other side. Maybe if you come into this moment later in the game, and certainly an injection of confidence for your offense that they can deliver in the clutch.
He stopped on the run back to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. I'll start out with Hampton. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Herbert. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. Brought to the ground finally after a gain of about 17 yards. And that is good for a Chargers 1st down.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Chargers...
Shotgun give to Hampton. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Now Herbert to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. And he's going to be run out of bounds. A nice game, but this is why you don't want to be playing for behind the sticks, right? It is still 2nd down coming up. He'll look to throw it. Going with a screen to Hampton. He's dropped. A big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. 3rd down, give to Hampton. This one stopped. Play gains about 6 yards. And that gives L.A. the 1st.
I say to you all the time, Kate, this is a game of how do you respond. A negative play, you've got to come right back and respond. So offensively, you could try to stay on schedule. That run will help.
Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Positive that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Here he is to throw. He stops here, gain of about 7, and that's going to be a Los Angeles 1st down. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
Chargers 1st down.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. Room to run inside the 20. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Bills 27.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return starts from the goal line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
And he can't hang on. Catch was there for him, Brock, but his hands took that one off, so the incompletion means it's second down.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And he does get them the first before going out. Just over 20 seconds to play. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Buffalo first. Back to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. Down to the 10. And he's in. And that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Extra point upcoming. This to put it to a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure and nails it. And now an opposing field goal would only tie us here.
Chargers 31. Tyler
Bass now to kick this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. Setting up to pass. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line. Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal. A big try coming up here for Cameron Dicker. This will be around a 33-yarder for him. Looking good, and it's through. And in the final moments, they have tied this game.
Overtime, rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, well, things go a specific way in OT. The next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here comes Davis. Showing a little burst so far. And that return comes to a close, which means buckle up, everybody. We've got some extra football on the way. Well, Brock, 4 quarters, couldn't decide a winner. And now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. And hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. This makes it up to the 25.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. First throw of overtime. Here's a screen for Cook. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. He's going to be taken down. Play goes for about 10 yards. And it'll be first down Buffalo.
45-yard line. It's a gain of 10. First down, Buffalo.
Again, it's Cook. And he'll make his way through for a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Throwing on second, Allen. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Don't want their first overtime drive to stop now. They got to get 6 on third down. Back to throw now, Allen. Now his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman.
Allen's pass intercepted. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Now it's his turn in overtime. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Herbert back to throw. Middle of the field taken in by McConkey. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. And hit got there quickly.
It's a gain of 4.
To the air on 3rd and long.
6.
This is hauled in by Harris. He's going to be forced out there after a gain of about 14. And that's going to make it 1st down Chargers.
We call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
On 2nd down, Herbert sends this to the end zone. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
To throw. Oh, big interception here. That's Cole Bishop. The 30. He's at the 10. And what a way to end it in overtime, Brock. The defense ends this game with a touchdown. So it's the Bills who come away with the win. And in overtime, it was their defense who actually came up with the heroics. Not by making a stop, but by being the ones to score that game-ending touchdown. What an unexpected and exciting way to conclude this incredible ball game. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Bills as we say goodbye from Los Angeles. A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Up next, it's our main event between the Tennessee Titans and the Miami Dolphins. To kick off, here's Riley Patterson, and we're underway at Hard Rock. Julius Chestnut to return. Not a good effort there. They're going to bring him down just beyond the 10.
The Titans take over first down 10 at their own 11-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. The first carry here for Tony Pollard. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Nice run there on first down, Brock. Now this defense a little vulnerable ahead of this second down play.
Sure is, and just kind of sets the table. Everything in that playbook is open to you. If you want to be aggressive, right now might not be a bad time.
Ward now. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. He stops finally after a gain of almost 30. And it's going to be first down Tennessee.
First down Titans.
This is Pollard running left. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
This one will not connect. That's incomplete. They are testing this coverage on the opening drive, but it's holding up so far. They're down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Well, test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
He's able to hit Ridley, complete. And this is going to be run out of bounds. Play goes for about 16 before he stepped out. And it's going to be first down Titans.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First and 10, it's Pollard. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
First down, Tennessee.
Right back to Pollard. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Has him on the quick hitter. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. And hit got there quickly.
It's just kind of the type of play why you name a position like this tight end. Because it's going to be tight throws into contested windows, and you got to get the job done with people all around you.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. On target to Helm. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Ready to go with our second quarter. Titans with the ball and a chance to score. Pollard hits the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
Joey Sly on for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
Dolphins, nothing. Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond their 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Here's Willis to the air. And his first pass falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. Willis to throw it. And that one's going to be incomplete. 3rd down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It is caught left side. There's the hits, and finally putting an end to that one. Gain of about 26. And that is a Miami 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground.
By
Jeffrey Simmons.
The tackle made back at his
And that's going to bring up 2nd and 14.
That right there, that is the exact answer you want to see defensively. You give up an explosive, it's going to happen. Those guys get paid too, but you create a negative play on the very next snap.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. They'll cobble together a yard there. Don Franklin Myers coming in to clean things up.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
To the sideline and out of bounds, but not before he picks up 22. And that's going to be good for a Dolphins first down.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a first down from the 30. Here's Willis. And that throw just too high for him.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard
So working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. Willis. Caught by Washington, left side. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Buying some time right. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. To throw, here's Willis. He brings it in. And across the line he goes. Touchdown, Dolphins. Ollie Gordon scoring there on the 10th play of that drive. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s when we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. There'd be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
That one right down the middle. And they're able to answer early here. We are tied at 7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Chimere DK on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jim DK on the return. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Approaching the final minute here before halftime. Here's Ward. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. They get to him. He's hit. Brought down after a gain of about 10. And that's going to give the Titans a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult.
He's got it at the 30. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Complete to Wandale Robinson. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Here's Slide to try the point after. And he misses the point after, so this stays a 6-point game.
Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, only able to get this up to his 25-yard line.
30-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. Throwing is Willis. He rolls to his right. He takes it himself.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Fall forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches. Willis now. That's caught. Devon Achane. So give him 10 before he steps out of bounds. And that's going to be a Dolphins first down.
Always a fun race up here in the booth between quarterback and receiver to watch. Who sees it first, that opening? If a receiver wins it, that hand's going up in the air, he wants it. Quarterback wins it, passes out before he's...
The Russians going to win this rep. They get to him. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half.
Of 11. It's 2nd and 21 at the 34-yard line.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Trying again following the sack. Willis. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. To the sideline and out of bounds, but not before he picks up 22. That is a Miami first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Here's the final play of our first half. One final shot before the half. Look at that power, deep left side. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Second half begins with a run by Achane. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Willis looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Offense in a hurry up here.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Third down run from Achane. Has the first, but wants more. He's past the 45. He's all the way into enemy territory, officially at the 49. That play good for 17 and a first down. Talk about a clutch time to come through with a big run there, huh, Brock? You never want to go 3 and out from your own side of the field.
You know what those big guys like at the line of scrimmage, too? They like a chunky run. They don't mind being chunky themselves, and that won't move the chains.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Man, great read by the defense there. They attacked, and they found that runner quick.
You look up run blitz by a linebacker.
Yeah.
That is in the dictionary right there.
There it is. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. He's dropping back to throw. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. He's going to be hit there, and they're going to take him out of bounds after a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for a Dolphins first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You want to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Willis in the pistol. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Offense to the line fast.
10 more yards. Complete to number 85.
Second down carry for H2H. Shoots away from one. They get to him and take him down after a gain of 3. And that's going to be a Dolphins first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap now to Willis. Finds his back. H2H. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
H2H. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. We'll see them tackle 2nd and goal after the break. It's Dolphins ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode. They trail to start the 4th. Let's see what they want to do here. It's 2nd and inches. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Looking end zone, but way too much on it. It goes through and incomplete. It's going to bring up 3rd and goal. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
3rd down from the gun. Headed out right. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. Malik Willis brought one back earlier and now takes one across. They have this try now to put them in front late. And he comes through, and they've got the lead here in this 4th quarter.
Makes the score Dolphins 14, Titans 13.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Here's Chestnut on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Ward's going to throw it. He can't pull this one in. That's incomplete. 2nd time he hasn't been able to bring in a catchable ball. Keep an eye on that. It's 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
They're on the counter to Pollard. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
No springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Complete beyond the marker. Down here after a gain of about 14 yards, it looks like. That's going to give them the 1st.
A gain of 14.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
1st down from the 42. From the gun, they go with Pollard. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. Stop is made. Defense drives him out after a gain of about 13. And it's going to be 1st down, Tennessee.
Titans 1st down.
Now Ward. Batted away at the line. Incomplete. He didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Running back motions right. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. This could decide things. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins make the play that should win them this game. First down now, ball at the 33. Let's start this drive with H2H. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. They're going to pass it here. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
That's almost as good as a sack. Almost, Kate. Because those defenders, they like to have sacks more than incompletions. But defensive coordinators, they love pressure and forcing the issue. And that's why the QB had to get rid of it.
That is once again incomplete. And consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. He'll look to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. Making the call himself. And he's going to be all the way inside the 35. They hit big on that 4th down play.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. This ball is caught by Tolbert. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
H2H, a first down carry. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down. Gosh, this has got to be so demoralizing, Brock, to know that this offense probably just going to pound the rock from here on out, and you can't really do a thing to stop them.
That's what they're hoping for, and that's really what all those body blows through the first 3 quarters should pay these kind of dividends when it matters the most.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Forced out to his right. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. Patterson on for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And the lead is up to 8.
Makes the score Dolphins 21, Titans 13.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Here's Chestnut on the return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Singleton on the inside again. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
There's a handout to Singleton. He's brought down. Play goes for, it looks like about 11 yards. It's going to be 1st down Titans. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. Singleton on the carry, running right. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. All right, got a timeout here. Just 8 seconds remaining in our ball game.
10 yards on the pickup.
Down to 8 seconds to this and maybe one more snap. On the give, this is Singleton. He's hauled down after just a couple of yards, but enough. Importantly enough, they get that 1st down. So it's fins up as the Dolphins take the win at home. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard work.